Dear my brothers and sisters from all parts of Africa. I'm talking to Africans from 54 countries across the continent, and I always remain myself and as a preacher of someone who is preaching for borderless Africa to at least join my brother, or I can call him my elder brother on YouTube, with Maya from Ghana, from his effort, and the Tayo Aina from Lagos, Nigeria. They are all making effort to visit different parts of Africa to showcase what Africans can do and what Africa have, so that Africans in diaspora can see what Africa have and they can come back home, or at least they can diversify their investments from wherever they are to do it in Africa, because Africa is in their need of employment, in their need of corporate organizations, in their need of production companies, in their need of electricity. Africa is in their need of everything, despite being the landlord of the 50% of natural resources existing in the world, according to Professor Lumumba of Kenya, who is going around to Africa, to different parts of Africa with investors, particularly Africans, who is encouraging them to invest in Africa. We have all it takes to do, but even though the leadership is what matters, our leadership are not providing the enabling environment because of so much hardship for any entrepreneur to establish any enterprise in Africa. And traveling from one part of Africa to another is very difficult. Even the traveling fare, the ticket fare, even on the road is not easy to cross, even among the West African countries, particularly ECOWAS, which has an agreement of movement of its member state citizens from one country to another without any difficulty. But it will not be easy to cross even border from Nigeria from Nigeria to Benin Republic, from Nigeria to Niger Republic, from Nigeria to other countries in West Africa. It's not easy for Africans to cross, particularly small petty traders and even small, medium, and big enterprises. They are even complaining. There was even a time the richest man in Africa, I read, complaining that it's more difficult for him to cross border from from Nigeria to Benin Republic because his trucks of goods. So there is need for African leaders now to understand that we can create business within ourselves. We can be like Europe. Let's start it now. Let's start it now. The reasons why all this coup d'etat is happening is lack of trust between the leaders and the elites. So mostly now, citizens of these countries that the coup d'etat happens are supporting military junta, even though military leadership is a very bad one. I have experienced it uh, when I was young, particularly during Abacha. I was not all that young. I have experienced it. I have seen how life was at that time, and immediately during the democratic regime, I have seen how life changed. Things were good. Poverty were not there as like during the military, where only few people are controlling the resources. So let Africans understand that we can invest in Africa through our innovations. Let our leaders understand that if they provide an enabling environment for Africans to invest, for the citizens to eat, for the citizens to wear clothes, for citizens to have shelter, Africans are not demanding much. The demand of any average African wasn't to be rich, no, but to have at least the basic need. Thank you very much. Keep following me on this channel, Time Based Africa. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thank you very much. Africa forever. We say Africa without border, borderless Africa. Thank you.